Scarlet Witch, in the Marvel Comics, she is one of the most powerful characters. So, is she one of the most powerful characters in the MCU as well? Well, I'm not entirely sure as of yet. Because I don't think we've seen her at her full potential yet. We probably will in Infinity War, and possibly in Avengers 4 as well. Now, I'm not sure why Elizabeth Olsen didn't have her hair like this when she was playing Scarlet Witch. Because like this hairstyle is more similar to Scarlet Witch's hair from the comics. Like, I don't know, maybe it was just like the makers of the MCU films being pricks and saying, oh, you gotta have your hair this way and stuff like that. So, but anyway, like, it kind of reminds me of like how powerful Rey is in Star Wars The Last Jedi. Like, well, I'm assuming she's powerful, judging by the Last Jedi trailers. Um, but it's almost like these characters of Scarlet Witch and Rey, like they're so powerful that they're almost like goddesses. Like, and so I think that's like a massive, like, symbolic message that God is telling us that these women are goddesses and they need to be worshipped, basically. So, like, so basically, like, there's other messages within this photo here. And one of them is hunger. um, Now, obviously, that's got to do with like the hunger and famine that is going on around the world. Um, like what with people starving in Africa and India and places like that. But even this at the bottom, this is another message from God. It says "Mad World." It even goes back to that song "Mad World" by I think it's Tears for Fears. Um, because those tears, right, it's got to do with the flooding in Revelation 12. Um, it also goes back to the Louisa Johnson song, um, Tears as well. Um, and that is because that Louisa Johnson and Elizabeth Olsen, they both represent the Revelation 12 woman. That's why. That's part of it. Um, so you see the blue in the background for Jesus right there, and even her like blue painted nails as well. So it goes all the way back to this. Yes, here we have the Satan character, the clown, it, and so he's like your Thanos character. Like he's the guy who's got the Infinity Gauntlet, and like we have to get the Infinity Gauntlet off of him, and then like cast him down here into his pit. Otherwise, he's just gonna like make like loads of shit go wrong with time. Like like I don't know, like we already know that the Illuminati and Freemasons are doing stuff with the Hadron Collider. Like God knows what, like they could be doing time travel stuff with it. Like so that like if there's time travel involved in the MCU, then that is what it will represent. It will represent them doing stuff in real life with the Hadron Collider. So, remember the golden calf for the idol worship? You're not supposed to worship this idol, because if you do, then you're worshipping Satan. Like, I mean, basically, this is the eagle mentioned in Revelation 12. So it's like, it's granted to her, basically. And then, like, this picture here proves it. There she is with the bird. The Rev 12 woman with the bird. And she's wearing blue for Jesus. And there's blue in the background. Because most birds, if not all birds, represent that eagle in Revelation 12. Whether it be a vulture or whatever. Like a crow, whatever. Like, I mean, it could even be to do with why there's crows in the Resident Evil games. Like, because, like Jill Valentine is a Rev 12 woman character. Like, so, I mean, the promotional things that we've seen for Avengers Infinity War so far, of course, we've seen, like, Captain America with a beard, and we've seen, like, Black Widow with a different coloured hair. So, I don't see why, like, Scarlet Witch can't just have hair like this in the movie. Like, maybe she will in Avengers 4, but I can't see her having hair like this in Infinity War because most of the promotional stuff that I've seen for Infinity War so far, such as like posters and things, um, like Elizabeth, aka Scarlet Witch, has just got like the same hair color and same hairstyle that she's had in the MCU so far. But we're not going too deep into that because that's straying off the point. But anyway, for those of you who have seen Blade Runner 2049, you will know that it's an absolutely fantastic film, an exceptional film. And for those of you who haven't seen it, I fully recommend you see it as soon as possible, because you're probably expecting it to be good anyway, aren't you? But anyway, basically, Joy, she is another Rev 12 woman character. Basically, well, this is spoiler for Blade Runner 2049, so if you don't want to hear them, turn the video off. Right, basically, Harrison Ford and Ryan Gosling, they are the Jesus characters. And then, so actually, Harrison Ford could be like God, and then like Ryan Gosling, he could be like Jesus. So, like, see the blue for Jesus, and then the blue for Jesus again with her hair, see? So, basically, Joy gets taken away in this movie. Like, the character Joy getting taken away, like, that represents actual joy getting taken away. Like, both in the film and in real life. That is what is supposed to happen. Like when the end times come, the joy is supposed to be taken away, and when there's no more grace and mercy. Like, so basically, like, she forgets like all of her memories of the Ryan Gosling character at the end of the movie. And like that is why yeah, the Ryan Gosling character is called Kay, by the way. But yeah, so it's basically like she's dead, basically. So that includes like all of the experiences like she had with him. She can't remember any of it at the end of the movie because she was almost reset, basically. Well, not almost. She was reset totally. Like, but basically, you know, like K out of Men in Black. Um, basically, he represents just like this K in this Blade Runner movie because they both represent Jesus. And Will Smith's character in Men in Black, he represents Obama. Just like the character that Will Smith plays in Suicide Squad, he represents Obama as well. Like, even the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air represents Obama. Like, most of the roles that Will Smith has played over the years, like, most of them represent Obama. Um, have any of you seen the film that has Toby Jones and Sienna Miller in it? It's called The Girl, and it's about Alfred Hitchcock making the Birds film. Um, I think I've done like a few videos about that in the past, but basically, there's a picture of Sienna Miller um, with a black bird, and it reminds me of this picture of Elizabeth Olsen with the black bird's hair. Let me just Google it real quick. So we have this picture here. We also have this picture here as well. So see how she's the blonde character? She's your Alice in Wonderland character. And then see all of the black for the darkness there. The black of the bird, the black of the dress, the black that Toby Jones is wearing. God have mercy on us all. That knife that could represent the great sword for World War III that comes out of Jesus' mouth. The red for Satan in the background. And the red that Helen Mirren's wearing. I honestly didn't think this video would be this long, but oh well, it's good to have more content because this is quality. So, see Mutual Assured Distraction. MAD, mad. See, just like Mad World there. The Illuminati and Freemasons want you to be distracted by the media. That is why the news is so over the top. See, right there, being brainwashed by the media. These TV sets brainwashing people. These computer screens brainwashing people. These phone screens brainwashing people. God have mercy. Keep faith.